Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you guys doing well, and I have come here after a long time and I hope you guys doing well. So as uh, as before, today also I have brought you a very special meaningful video on a very special topic, and this time in this video I will be going to talk about the words of the Buddha based on the Dhammapada. So this book is really a nice book and very useful book, very beneficial book for all of us actually. But yeah, if you have read Dhammapada book, you may know it. But if you haven't read it, so that's fine. But yeah, we are going to discuss. So I hope you will understand uh, some of the Buddha's words and what Buddha has taught us, why Buddha is so much famous, So we will, I think you will know from these verses which I am going to talk and discuss. So in Dhammapada, there are varieties of topics, titles that we have to discuss about, and there are many verses that almost 400 423 verses. So it means a lot. So because we can discuss, we can discuss about all those verses, but today I'm going to talk about the first verse of this book. So let's see how meaningful word that Buddha has taught to us. Okay, the name of the first verse is the twin verses. Twin verses. There are two types of, the twin. There are not only single verse, but there are two verses. So that's why uh, it has a name of twin verse. So what has Buddha taught on the first verse of this chapter? So let's see. The Buddha has taught in Dhammapada at the first verse. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. All that we are is founded on our thoughts and formed of our thoughts. If a man speaks or acts with an evil thought, pain pursues him as the wheel of the wagon follows the hoof of the ox that draws it. Wow. It actually has a deep meaning that we have to know, but let's discuss what the utterly Buddha has taught us. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. So that means, there is a saying in the world that we become what we think. We become what we think. That means we become like if we think good things, like good thinking, we will become good people, like good person. And if we think in like negatives, then we become a negative person, like bad person. So in this verse, whatever we become, whatever we are now, is the result of what we have think, what we have thought. So that means we are controlled by our mind. Did you understand? What we are controlled by our minds, and we become whatever our thoughts, whatever we have thoughts. So it means that our our thinking our thinking is really a powerful thing that it can drive us anywhere it wants. So maybe you can see in Buddhism there are lots of practices on the meditation levels, like sitting meditation, walking meditation, eating meditation, sleeping meditation, and many types of meditation. Why we do all those types of meditations? Actually, we do this kinds of meditation to control our mind. Now our mind is the is the kind of like leader that leads us. Mind is leading us, like our body, it leads us. So we have to control the mind that which is leading to us, which is like mad, elephant, and like monkey mind. Our mind is like monkey mind, and like a mad elephant. So whatever practice we do is to control our mind from leading us to the here and there. So we are trying to control our mind, and we are trying to make peace to our mind. When our mind become peace, many thinkings will not come. So that's why. Okay. Okay, don't let me come to the point now. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. The Buddha is saying that whatever we are is the result of our thinking. What we think, we become. And then he said, all that we are is founded on our thoughts and formed of our thoughts. That means whatever our expressions, whatever we speak, whatever we do is leaded by our minds, leaded by our thoughts, leaded by our thinking. We do only after what we think. That means whatever our actions are, those actions are actually previously done by the thinking. So we do our actions according to the control of the mind. That means we do only after when we think. So the mind is very like mind is the man, mind is the leader, mind is leading us. After our mind thinks, or after our mind just decided to do this and that, then only after that we do the works. Our actions will react. So basically it has the same meaning, that whatever we do is the decision of the mind. Yeah, first our mind decides, and then our actions come out. So it is really a very deep thing actually. What we think, we become. What we think, we become. And then if a man speaks or acts with an evil thought, pain pursues him as the wheel of the wagon follows the hoof of the ox that drives it. So what it means is that we have to do, whether we do good karma, good work or bad works, whether we do good deeds or bad deeds, we will gain the result. That means if a man speaks or acts with an evil thought, if a man carries evil thoughts, and if he acts like, if he acts with an evil thought, if he speaks with an evil thought, like with aggressive, with anger, with whatever bad thoughts he has, then in the result, the pain, the sufferings will follows him. The sufferings and the pain will follows him as the wheel of the wagon follows the hoof of the ox that drives it. That means, yeah, if we do bad, then bad will follows to us. The bad will happens to us. Yeah, it basically means that if we do bad, if we think bad, if we do with our bad thinkings, whatever we do, unpleasurable task, and Yeah, if our thinking is bad, then the pain and the sufferings will follow us as the wheel of the wagon follows the hoof of the ox that drives it. So it has a deep, deep meaning that it means that we should not do bad things, because if we do bad things, then the badness and the and the bad karmas and the bad situations will follow us and will come to us. That means we should not do bad thing. We should not think even we at least we should not think bad thinkings. We should not carry out bad thinkings. That means we have to abandon the bad thinking and bad thoughts. And as the twin verses in the second line, Buddha says that all that we are is the result of what we have thought, and all that we are is founded on our thoughts and formed of our thoughts. If a man speaks or acts with a pure thought, happiness pursues him like his own shadow that never leaves him. Wow, this is really a great advice by the Buddha. This is really a great, the word of the Buddha. That means if we do good things, then goodness will follow to us. Goodness will come to us like our shadow that never leaves to us. It just keep coming wherever we go. If I go to the here and there, my shadow will follows me. My shadow will come towards me, like wherever I go. That means our bad karma and our good karma will follow us wherever we go. Yeah, so it means that if we do good things, then goodness will happen to us and goodness will comes to us. If we do bad things, then badness will comes to us and the sufferings will follows to us. So this is really awesome. This is really awesome, and this is really a meaningful and very deep meaningful advice by the Buddha. So this was the first verse of Dhammapada that says that all that we are is the result of what we have thought. All that we are is the founded on our thoughts and formed of our thoughts. That means we become what we think. Yeah, we become what we think. If we do good things, then goodness will comes to us. Goodness will happens to us. Good things will happen with us. But if we think bad, then we will become bad. We will become, the sufferings will follow to us, and the bad situations will comes to us, will follow to us, like the wagon of the wheel. Like the wheel of the wagon follows the hoof of the ox that drives it. So I hope that it is helpful to you. And actually Buddha's this is the first teaching from of the Buddha. This is the first teaching of Buddha in Dhammapada book. I hope this teaching will help you to understand the situation, understand the well of the life. And this teaching, I hope that this teaching will be helpful to you. So for today, I'm going to end up my video here, and I hope that I hope to meet you in next video. So till then, see you everyone, take care.